Hello, my fellow weirdlings. It's Margot, and today I'm back to answer yet another question that literally nobody has asked. Why do we make wishes on Wishbones? If you've got the time to stick around and humor me, keep watching. A wishbone is the V-shaped furcular bone located at the base of the neck in birds and even some dinosaurs. This bone supports a bird's chest when it's in flight. For over 2,400 years, the wishbone from a chicken has been used to make wishes. The wishing bone tradition is believed to date back to the Etruscans, an ancient Italian civilization. The Etruscans are known to have regularly had chicken in their diet, and they believed that birds could predict the future. They often used birds, especially chickens, either dead or alive, during their rituals. However, they didn't break apart the wishbone like we do today. Instead, they'd dry the bone in the sun and keep it handy. Then, whenever anyone felt inspired to make a wish, they'd stroke the wishbone while thinking of what they wanted. From there, the Romans picked up on this superstition. However, chickens were scarce for the Romans, and therefore so were the wishbones. People had to split the bones in half so there were enough to go around. The person who ended up with the bigger half of the bone would get their wish granted, while the other person would not. This tradition was later adopted by the English. The first recorded practice of wishbone divination in Britain dates back to 1455, when a goose wishbone, then known as a merrythought, was used to divine the weather on the harvest celebration of St. Martin's Day. Sometimes two people would break the wishbone, as we do today, and the person who got the bigger side of the bone was predicted to marry first. In England, the practice was widespread by the 16th century. The English colonists then brought the practice with them to the New World. In the Americas, the abundance of wild turkeys led to the switch from the bones of chickens to the bones of turkeys being used. Over the centuries, wishing bones have actually found a place for themselves in many cultures. Some wear wishbones like jewelry to bring them luck, while others continue to carry one in their pocket. If you plan to make a wish on the wishbone from your Thanksgiving turkey this year, you'll want to remember to first dry the wishbone for a few days until it's brittle. If you want a better chance at getting your wish, I have a few pro tips for you to keep in mind. Make sure your hands and the wishbone are dry. Pick the side that seems the sturdiest. Hold the wishbone firmly in your dominant hand. Grip the wishbone between your thumb and forefinger as close to the center point as possible. Keep your hand and body steady, and let the other person do most of the pulling. That's all I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this unsolicited information and will come back for more. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and bring your friends, family, COVID pod, cult members, invisible friends, or enemies. And if you have a wishbone technique to share, leave it in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.